There's brilliant albums at the top of the charts there, and you know, people like Adele, who is just a, you know, she's a trend. She's, you know, non-stop. You can't stop her, which is great. It's a great album. But you know, this record means so much to me. So you know, honestly, I can't sleep.
It's taken you the longest to make this one, isn't it?
Yeah, a whole
months.
year.
Yeah.
It's been unbelievable. Usually, you know, it's a conveyor belt. You know, you're off to Nashville. You have 4 days to write there. Then you go to Scandinavia, and you're with the Swedish writers there, and you come back, and 2 months, 3 months, you've made the album, and it's a blur. Whereas this just feels like
more you.
Yeah, it feels like.
Is that because you're older, wiser, more comfortable in your skin? You're not, you know.
Mr. Wiser, definitely comfortable in my own skin, 100%. I mean, yeah, you know, you think you know it all when you're 16. You think you know it all when you're 26, but. It was in my 30s that I started to realise who I really was.
Is that what you meant about the love thing, about not really realising?
Yeah, absolutely.
Knowing about
just
love.
knowing who I am as a human being, you know, and you know, finding my wife Storm, and you know, obviously this album is inspired by her and by my life as well.
There she is.
Yes, there she is.
Looking back, what advice would your wiser self now give to somebody who gets fame quite quickly, quite young?
Have fun, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because you said you were a bit jealous of One Direction because they look like.
I guess it just looks like they're having such a great time, you know, and you know, rightly so.
But are they?
Well, I think they did. I mean, they look like they did. It was just, you know, our first 6 years, we were so young. We were driven into this situation, manufactured pop group, and we just travelled. We were on a plane from the next day on, non-stop. And I guess I took an awful lot of responsibility on. I don't know. It wasn't asked of me. I just did it. And because of that and the pressure and the stress, before I knew it, the 6 years were gone. It was like, what
So you thought you were an old head on young children?
Yeah, I've always been a bit like that, you know, when I was younger. And, you know, in some respects, that's great to have that. But then in others, it's what kids should be, climbing trees and cycling bikes and being kids. And I guess...
It's amazing this, how often we hear this, though, isn't it, about pop groups, that we... Because I look at One Direction and I think, oh, you're having the most amazing time. But I bet they would say the same as you, and every other pop band I've ever talked to, which is the graft of it.
It's unbelievable. It's 24/7.
Look, it's graft, but look, we're not breaking rocks in 100 degrees heat, you know, it's easy work, you know.
It's still at that time. It's still at that time of your life when everybody's experimenting and just doing things that
I know.
you're working.
I know.
So has it made you more reckless now? Do you want?
No, I'm not reckless now. I mean, you know, I love my life. I'm very lucky. I'm very happy. And, you know, I just don't take things so seriously. I think that's really important.
Really good
not taking yourself so seriously. Yeah, prioritise the
Yeah.
important things and don't sweat the small stuff. You know, if you knew that when you were younger, it would be...
Exactly.
But even though you've sung all these love songs over the years, you haven't really known until now what love is.
Because, you know, when you find love like this, it's just, you know, it's incredible. It's an amazing feeling. So, you know, you put that into song. You know, as a writer, you try and find ways of expressing yourself and saying what you want to say, and, you know, making it sound beautiful, and people at home going, oh my God, I know what you mean. And that's the beauty of songs like that, I think. You know, when I listen to someone I like Adele, you know, for instance, I'm listening to that album. Man, she just, every one of us can listen and go, wow,
Taps into that.
It's that connection, and that's what I feel this album's done.
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free, and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.
Street dance, or you know, it's a weird thing to put your child to push your child towards.